You know that moment when you are holding something incredibly valuable, but deep down, you're unsure if it'll ever truly shine? Yeah, that's exactly what's going on with Pi Network right now. We've reached a critical turning point. After years of mining, waiting and believing, now that Open Mainnet is here, pioneers everywhere are asking one thing: why isn't the price of Pi mooning yet? And more importantly, is there something deeper holding us back? Today we're diving deep into the real weaknesses of Pi Network, not to criticize but to understand. We're talking real talk about the price of Picoin, what's dragging it down, what could send it skyrocketing, and the possible traps that could stop us from ever seeing our dreams come true. So if you're tired of vague updates and want the raw truth wrapped in a fun, easy-to-understand ride, this one's for you. Before we start, here's a quick question. What do you think is the biggest thing holding Pi Network back right now? Drop your answer in the comments and don't forget to check out my previous videos, link in the description, to catch up on all the latest updates from the Pi Network world. Things are moving fast and trust me, you don't want to be left behind. Drop Pi Network to the moon in the comment section, along with your country name, and represent your pioneer nation loud and proud. While you're there, don't forget to like, share, and smash that subscribe button if you want us to keep bringing you powerful Pi Network updates. Support us by joining the Telegram group and the Facebook page linked below. Let's grow this movement together. And of course, this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or investment advice of any kind. Everything shared here is based on opinions and research for educational purposes. Alright, enough of the build-up, let's get started. Let's be honest with each other for a second. Most of us didn't join Pi Network just because we love blockchain tech or decentralization. We joined because the dream of earning a valuable digital currency by simply tapping our phones felt too good to pass up. And now, after more than half a decade of that daily grind, the big question is, was it all worth it? The Open Mainnet is live. Mining has officially ended and Pi Network is now standing on its own feet. But here's the twist. The price still isn't living up to expectations. For many pioneers, that's both frustrating and confusing. We've come so far. We've held on through every update, every KYC delay, every tweet from the core team that didn't really say much. And now that we've arrived at this stage, the excitement is slowly giving way to doubt. Why isn't Picoin rising like we thought it would? Let's unpack that. And let's not sugarcoat anything. First off, there's a silent truth most people won't admit out loud. Pi Network, despite its massive user base and global reach, has a glaring weakness. One that's been quietly lurking beneath all the hype and hope. It's not the technology, it's not the community, it's not even the long wait. It's something far more foundational, real-world demand. Let's talk price for a second. Everyone wants to see Picoin hit $10, $50, $100, some dream even higher. But if we're being brutally honest, how is that supposed to happen when right now, most people don't even know what to do with Picoin besides sell it? We've become obsessed with the price, and understandably so. After years of being told, be patient, good things take time, many pioneers are running out of patience. The mining days are over, but for what? To wait again, to stare at an in-app balance that can't yet be fully used. And look, that frustration is valid, but we have to dig deeper. What is it exactly that's holding the Picoin price down? Let's think of it like this. Have you ever played an online game where everyone's just grinding to collect coins or power-ups, but no one's actually spending money in the game? No VIP users, no microtransactions, no purchases, just free players everywhere. Fun, right? But here's the problem. Without spending users, that game can't survive. The servers cost money, the developers need to eat, and updates don't code themselves. Eventually the game either shuts down or becomes overrun by spam and fake users. That's exactly what Pi Network is trying to avoid. Because right now, while pioneers are passionate and proud, many are still just holders, not spenders. They're waiting to sell Pi, not use Pi. And if there's no real use, there's no real value. And if there's no real value, the price can't go anywhere but sideways, or worse, down. Let's address something else that's misunderstood by a lot of people. The trading volume we see on exchanges. People say, look, millions of Pi are being traded daily. And sure, it looks impressive. But what's actually happening behind the scenes? Most of that volume is just speculative trading. People are buying low and hoping to sell high. They're flipping Pi like any other coin. But here's the truth bomb. Flipping Pi doesn't build the ecosystem, it doesn't increase real demand, it just shifts the coins around from one wallet to another. That's not utility, that's just hype. What we need isn't more trading, it's more spending, more earning, more usage in the real world. Businesses need to start accepting Pi for products and services, app developers need to start charging Pi for subscriptions, advertisers need to start buying ad space with Pi. That's where the magic will begin. That's when the price will stop depending on speculation and start depending on utility. And here's where it gets exciting, because the core team is not blind to this. They know what's missing, and they're working on some powerful solutions. One of the biggest game changers in the pipeline is the Pi ad network. Think Google Ads, but inside the Pi ecosystem. Developers and businesses will use Pi coins for ads, creating real demand and adding value. With fiat gateways like Banksha, buying Pi directly with Visa or Google Pay could be as easy as shopping online, boosting trust and liquidity. As that grows, businesses will integrate Pi into payment systems. But until then, Pi's price won't skyrocket. And that's a good thing. A sudden spike without a solid ecosystem would lead to a sell-off and loss of faith. A slow build is sustainable. I know you've waited 6 years and Pi feels like part of your identity, but remember those 6 years were the foundation, building the house brick by brick. Now we're finally starting to see the rooms being painted, the furniture being moved in. And yeah, it might take another year or two, but this phase will move faster than the first because now the foundation is set, the code is written, the tools are ready, all that's left is activation. Just be careful of one thing. Don't let impatience become your downfall. Because the day real value arrives, when PiCoin is being used for salaries, services, shopping, and software, you'll want to be holding some. And too many pioneers may sell too soon, give up too early, or fall for cheap offers from people who don't see the long game. So ask yourself, why did you start? Was it to make a quick buck, or was it to be part of something revolutionary? Because revolutions take time. And right now, Pi Network is on the edge of something big, but only those who truly understand what's happening under the hood will stick around long enough to benefit. So breathe, reflect, stay sharp, stay informed, and most importantly, stay patient. So today, we talked about something most people shy away from, the critical weakness of Pi Network that's keeping the PiCoin price grounded, and the real solutions that could send it soaring. We unpacked the difference between speculative hype and real demand, and why true utility is the key to long-term success. We also explored the upcoming game changers like the Pi ad network and fiat gateway, and why holding on to your Pi just a little longer might be the smartest move you ever made. If you enjoyed this video, please support us by hitting the like button, sharing it with other pioneers, and subscribing to the channel. That simple action helps us keep bringing you the most honest, engaging updates about Pi Network every single week. Here's a question for you. If PiCoin hits $100 in the next 2 years, would you sell all of it or just a part of it? Drop your answer in the comments below, and if you've got any questions or contributions, don't hold back. This community is stronger when we speak up and share together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay positive, and remember, we're all in this together. Peace out, pioneers.